As you guys know, Ariel Helwani and Jamahal Hill have some beef going on. Jamahal posted a video to his YouTube channel on Monday calling Ariel out. Jamahal reacted to Ariel's interview with Jiri Prochazka and believes Ariel has an agenda against him.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I'm just gonna say it like this. Like Ariel, you did what you did, bro. I don't with you at all. You a snake. I think you really a bro. You weak. And you're really pathetic, bro.
Ariel has responded to Jamahal at the Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul boxing event. Here's what he had to say.
And I don't know where we got off on the wrong foot, because the last text conversation that I had with Jamahal was actually a very nice and cordial one. But for whatever reason, there's been a bit of a heel turn. Despite the receipts and despite him getting a lot of things wrong. By the way, a guy who I reached out to his manager about just 2 weeks ago when he suffered his injury to wish him the best and also to introduce him to a YouTube guy to help him out with his channel. No problem. It's all good. I come here with love in my heart. And so what I want to say to Jamahal Hill, because a lot of you are asking me to respond to Jamahal Hill, this is what I want to say. You keep talking about being a man and all this stuff. I would like to extend an invitation to you, Jamahal Hill, who I have nothing but respect for, and I think that your thoughts on the way I think about you are very wrong. I'd like to extend an invitation to you to come in studio on my program and we could hash it out. Mano a mano, man to man. We could talk about the issues and hopefully we can squash the beef. I would love that opportunity. And in case you think that I'm trying to get you to my studio as some sort of, ruse or trap, absolutely not. Pick a day next week, pick a day the following week. I would love to have you on to figure this out, to settle this, because I think there's a lot of misinterpretation. And in case you think that I am trying to get views, I don't cut up the videos. I'm not making 20-minute monologues about you and all that stuff. But in case you think I'm trying to get views, clickbait, all that stuff, I'll tell you what, if you do come on the show, I will give you the full entire interview and you can post it on your YouTube channel. You can cut it up. You can post the entire thing. You can have all the views that you want. And I'll only promote that link. I won't even promote my own. And so the invitation is extended. I would love to have you on to talk it out. Just like I called you and you sent me the voicemail when all this initially popped up. I like to deal with things behind the scenes. I like to figure things out. Of course, I'm going to talk about you. You're one of the biggest stars. I'm going to ask Jiri Prochazka questions about you. But I love to figure this out. And so the invitation has been extended. If you want to come on the show in studio or via Zoom, I would love to have you. And let's figure this out and squash this and move forward in a positive way once and for all.
At the press conference for Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul today, a brawl broke out amongst their security.
Hey, okay. That's what we don't want to see.
After the brawl, Jake went on social media and claimed that Nate is getting lawyers involved. Jake first tweeted this. He wrote, "Nate's team has emailed my team trying to claim assault after his team swung first. Apparently the guy who swung first is at the hospital getting stitches. Hilarious, these fake gangsters acting like this."
Popped off. Nate's team started throwing punches at my security guards. My security guards dropped his team, and it's just a little warm-up for what's going to happen Saturday night. You guys are not going to believe this. I swear on everything. Nate's team, the guy who swung first, who got pieced up after he swung first, is now getting lawyers involved, emailing my team to claim assault. The big bad Stockton gangsters who swung first are trying to get lawyers involved to claim assault. He apparently has to get stitches and go to the hospital. Boo-hoo, you f***ing bitch. You swung first. This is embarrassing.
Aljamain Sterling shows how he's looking ahead of his upcoming title defense against Sean O'Malley. The fight goes down at UFC 292 on August 19th, so he's roughly 2 weeks out.
Crash diet, baby. Crash diet. Yeah.
Real life.
Real life.
Instagram.
Ooh. Yo, the back veins are starting to come in.
Come on, baby. Yeah. You asked for this, baby. You asked for this. This is what you wanted. Let's go. Let's go.
Renato Moicano on his YouTube channel encourages Tony Ferguson to retire. Renato says that it's actually a good thing that Tony lost to Bobby Green, because if Tony won, he would be fighting against another killer at lightweight next. Go subscribe to Renato's YouTube channel. Links in the description.
I had Bobby Green winning and the odds are
were very good because, let's be honest, Tony Ferguson is done, brother. Tony Ferguson is done. That's the truth. Was sad to witness. He used to be a monster. I think he should retire, but guess what? That's not up to me. Another thing that I have to say, Tony Ferguson, you look great. You should fight a top 15 guy. Maybe Renato Moicano is available in November. So, hey, Tony Ferguson, if you want one more fight, I would like to fight you, you know? Legend. Jokes aside, Tony Ferguson had a great career, but guess what? I think he's done with the sport. He done too much, and he took a lot of damage over the years, and he's not looking himself anymore. And the best thing, he was doing good on the first round, but the best thing that happened to Tony was he lost. Because if he win the fight, and before the eye poke, he could have won. You know, he was doing good, he landed good shots, but if he win, he will try to fight again against killers, and that's not good, my friend, because when your time is done, you over, my friend. Take care, enjoy retirement. That's not for you anymore, my friend. I know it's very hard to understand that, but it is what it is. You should stop.
After a split decision loss to Alex Bejeda at UFC 291, Jan Blachowicz claimed the judges robbed him. Jan posted this to his Instagram after the fight. He wrote, "Bunch of thieves. They robbed me. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be back." The majority of comments from MMA fans on this post disagree with Jan. To read off the top comments, "Bro, you hugged him and did nothing on the ground. Not a robbery. A close fight, yes, but it was a fine decision. Nah, you lost 2-1, bro. Big fan, but no effective grappling. I want to test my striking," in quotes. A gif of Alex Bejeda getting his hand raised. Assault emoji. Boring guy. Not a robbery. Close fight though. Respect. Bro is not Izzy and you are not Habib. Nah, brother, all due respect, Alex did more damage. You got ridiculed on striking and just hugged for dear life. Damage greater than hugging. Not stolen. 2-1 Poatan. Clearly, Poatan won. You did no damage with your control time. And legendary Polish hugs. John McCarthy also reacted to Jan claiming he was robbed on the Weighing In podcast. He says that's bullshit. Go watch the full clip on the Weighing In YouTube channel. Links down below.
He lost the fight. Just because you got a takedown with, 30 seconds left in the third round after losing 4 minutes and 30 seconds in the round, you think the fucking takedown is what gives you the win? Come on. See, if you're in the Blachowicz camp, it can't be a great fight and you get the win. Because, Josh, to be honest, it's no different than when he fought Izzy. You know, did Jan Blachowicz win with Polish power when he beat Izzy? No. How did he win? He took him down and was able to control him on the ground, land some shots, dictate the placement of the fight, and keep Izzy from utilizing the greatest skill he has. That's what he needed to do to beat Pereira, and he wasn't able to do it. He was able to do it in the first round. He was able to get him down in the third round and do nothing. You know, as far as he landed a shot to the chest. Really, after that, nothing landed.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to the beef between Jamahal and Ariel Helwani. The first one's from Intentionally Left Blank. It says Ariel just going to claim to be the victim and that Hill misunderstood what he said. He actually loves him, blah blah. Can't stand Ariel. The second one says it's kind of weird how so many different people all have issues with Ariel, but it's never his fault. And the final one's from Kelly Higgs. It says when Ariel is right, the MMA community is behind him. But I think that's got to his head. Sometimes he needs to be reminded that he's just the towel boy and not actually part of the team. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.